I don't remember reading any scripts.
I remember being in the makeup trailer one morning and you looking over to me, I haven't read the script.
I don't read the script. Script reads me. To steal a line from Tropic Thunder. Yeah.
Hi, EW. I'm Jared Padalecki.
Jensen Ackles.
Misha Collins.
We are here at Lou Casey's store on South Congress, one of my favorite bootmakers, and we're going to answer some questions, 20 of them, to celebrate 20 years of Supernatural.
Let's get into it.
What was the very first scene each of you filmed on Supernatural?
I remember. It was with you. Do you remember?
Library.
Correct.
Yes.
Such a control freak. So angry spirits are born out of violent death, right? Yeah. And maybe it's not murder.
I think a lot of people might watch that episode and be like, what are they doing with the little, like, you know, hard drive disc, and it magnifies it? Because it was the old school library hard drive thing.
Didn't we go over to the Dewey Decimal System at one point and start like looking through that?
We probably did.
I know we used that.
My first scene was the very first scene that Castiel shows up
the barn
for.
scene.
Yes. Where you shot me.
Yes.
Or stabbed me. My debut performance on Supernatural was so substandard that we did a reshoot the next day because they got the dailies back of my creepy performance, and they were like,
Is this true?
this is true.
I don't remember doing that again.
Well, you
They
were
probably
there.
just did his coverage.
You were,
Like, Jensen's fine.
Yeah,
Jim
yeah,
Beaver's
no,
fine.
all his stuff was great.
Just bring in the other guy
Just bring in that new guy.
with the weird voice.
We need to talk, Dean. Alone.
We got the one right.
What was the most underrated episode? Probably the one where Misha was introduced. No, that was overrated.
the episode Baby, where the entire episode has a frame of the car in it or is from the car's vantage point. I thought that episode was absolutely awesome.
To Misha's point, I think a lot of the ones that we did that wouldn't work on literally any other television show that's ever aired, you know, where we play ourselves, where it's all from the vantage point of a vehicle. Like, it wouldn't work.
And in fairness, a lot of those episodes didn't work on Supernatural either.
What's the series' best needle drop?
Needle drop. It's like a mic drop.
Oh, music cue.
Oh, okay, thank you. I know mine.
Styx Renegade.
No.
David Bowie.
Yep. When I heard Bowie come on, ground control to Major Tom, I was like, what? What?
got Bowie?
Hey, how did
did
they
we
find the
get that?
money to pay for this?
Right. Yeah, that was the question.
And then I remember the crew complaining for the week after because there was no food, because they had spent all the money.
Oh,
making
that's what
sure
it was.
they had
Yeah.
Bowie.
Well, you know, sometimes
Bowie moment.
filming's tough.
Castiel had to cradle a baby and put the baby to sleep,
Yeah.
and it was scripted that he was supposed to sing "Highway to Hell," but on the day that I got there to film, they were like, it turns out that's too expensive for you to sing "Highway to Hell," so you're gonna sing the theme song to The Greatest American Hero.
Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I would feel so free.
I'm gonna go to the basics with Back in Black. I think it set the tone for the whole show.
Listen to her purr. You ever heard anything so sweet?
What's a script you remember reading for the first time?
So French Mistake was an episode where we all play ourselves.
Jared, season 6. You beat the devil, lost your soul, and got it back again. What's next for Sam Winchester?
They asked us because they had to get us to sign off on it. We didn't realize it, but we had a tremendous amount of power.
Yeah, we had leverage that we did not use.
For whatever reason, our life is a TV show. Why? I don't know. No, seriously, why? Why would anybody want to watch our lives?
Bugs actually the worst episode of Supernatural. Yes, I think it was because basically the juice wasn't worth the squeeze.
Did you actually have bugs?
It's like 70,000 bees.
We were like literally being stung by bees.
Yeah.
And then they get to post and the bees didn't show up on
They
camera.
had a visual effect in it.
So they had to vis effects the bees.
And so we go meet the bee specialist, and it's a dude with like mesh and a big pair of like surgical tweezers holding a bee with the mesh saying, so we're gonna sting you, but it can't give all of its venom, but we'll find out if you're allergic. They're not gonna bite you, they're not gonna sting you unless you really piss them off. Like, well, how do you piss them off? Like, if you swat them, like, wait, the whole scene is about us trying to get rid of bees. Like, yeah, don't get rid of the bees. Just guide them away. Just gently guide them away. We're like, so Sam and Dean are going to be like, all right, guys, this way. 1 second. Go to safety, bee. It was the most absurd thing. So of course we're trying to act like the characters. I sat on one bee. I don't think I killed it. Thank God.
Well, if it stung you, it died.
Oh, then it died. It died valorously. I feel like it was one of the Leviathan episodes that got a little too heavy into the dick Roman of it all.
Excuse me?
We
There were
leaned
so many
so
dick
hard
jokes.
into like all the dick jokes.
It was a lot.
Well,
Now
what is the
we're-
right number of dick jokes?
That's
a
a good
big question.
It's a pleasure to have you with us, Richard.
Please, Dick.
Let me drive for a second.
You gonna look at more anime, or are you strictly into Dick now?
If you dig down deep, it's all dick.
Name 3 essentials in any motel room set. Partitions. The like kind of see-through partitions was something that Jerry Wannick had in every. It was like a quintessential supernatural thing.
The round Formica top table.
Oh yeah.
Who's Micah?
It's Formica.
Right.
Who
It was the table was.
Did he
for
ever thank you?
for
If,
Mike.
if
You
it
don't
was for
remember
him,
Micah, the
But that's
PA?
sweet. Sounds like he's got a lot of tables.
the quarter vibrating bed machine.
I
literally
employed it a lot.
I'm sure you did.
Hey. Hey, man, you gotta try this. There really is magic in the magic fingers.
Who's a guest star you wanted to see more of?
For some reason, my brain is going to Titus Welliver. I'm such a fan of his work. And,
Titus is great.
Yeah, he's a great actor.
I loved all of them equally.
Well, we know that's not true. Which scene required the most takes?
Mystery Spot. You kept getting it wrong.
Sam Winchester keeps a ruler by the bed, and every morning when he wakes up, okay, enough.
I don't want to talk
Keeps a
about it.
ruler by the bed.
I don't want to talk about it.
And every morning when he wakes up, he.
I don't want to talk about it.
Totally. We had to do it like 1,000 times.
Shapeshifter.
Shut up.
Moving on. Which scene required the fewest takes?
Probably the barn. Our barn.
I thought you'd tell me to get lost or get dead. And I didn't know what I would have done if I didn't have you.
What's the scene you're most proud of?
For me, I think it's Castiel's goodbye,
Goodbye.
scene.
Really? Yeah.
I love the message that it sent more broadly. I loved the emotional connectedness that I ended up having with the scene.
Yeah.
And I thought that I looked great.
You did. It was phenomenal.
You changed me, Dean. Why does this sound like a goodbye? Because it is.
There's a few that stand out. Obviously, the barn scene, the scene when I come back from hell, that like really kind of emotional ones. But there's one that was kind of a subtle one that I'm proud of because it wasn't scripted the way that I did it, and it was a scene when Dean confronts God.
People pray to you. People build churches for you. They fight wars in your name, and you did nothing.
In the script, I was supposed to be really angry, and I was supposed to be yelling at him, and I was supposed to be hot. And I came in completely the opposite of that. And
That was you and Mary also, you and Sam,
yeah.
where there was like a mixture of vulnerability and just
Yeah.
rage.
I don't know. I felt like it was just a more powerful way of presenting that scene in that moment. I was like, but I like that one.
But one of mine that sticks out, Sacrifice.
Man, who are you gonna turn to next time instead of me? Another angel? Another vampire?
I remember feeling like proud of it, even when I watched it, which
Yep.
is so rare because you feel like I feel good. You go home and you go to bed, and you watch, and you're like, that sucked.
Oh,
this was like I felt proud of it,
shouldn't have done that.
and I was proud of how it looked.
Yeah. One scene you'd like to erase. That's easy for me. Fight scene with Lucifer. The marionette fight scene.
Team America.
Team America.
Things coming to mind.
Wow, you guys
No,
are awfully
they're all-
proud of your work.
Oh, okay, I got it. I got mine. The wig scene in the finale. That one wig was difficult.
Yes.
Yes, y'all know.
Should have just put a bald cap on you and called it a
something.
day. Who was an underused villain? Alistair.
Yep, same.
Chris was amazing. I thought he was so.
Yeah.
He was one.
He was
one
a
of those
guest
stars
star that we should have had back.
I would have liked
Oh,
to.
yeah.
What was the most badass fight sequence? I can tell you which one wasn't.
You were playing Gadriel, Samdriel, whatever. And Bob Singer had this idea for a shot that was sort of like a 70s grindhouse movie shot where the fist comes right into the lens and that's the edit point.
Yeah.
And you came out and you were laughing, and you said, Misha, that was hilarious. And I looked at you like, what? And you were like, oh, you weren't joking? It was supposed to be like this badass cut point.
Yep.
And I went,
That's what it was.
it was the most badass fight scene.
I mean, we were like, wow, that's going to make the outtake real. But do it serious. Like, for real now.
I actually like the one you directed.
That's funny. I was going to say the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I'm biased. There was the whole opening sequence of me going through the bunker and fighting all these guys in a kind of a dream sequence. I think it was right around the time like John Wick was really popular, and I was like, I want to do that. How often were you really driving the Impala versus fake driving? Anything at night was fake. Anything during the day was real. What was the worst wig?
Yeah.
Who had the dumbest onset injury?
When I broke my hand, season 3, fighting vampires in a motel, and I tried to play it off, and I fell like this, and I snapped my scaphoid in my wrist.
Yeah, that was dumb.
It was dumb.
Which filming location was the most haunted? Riverview.
Oh my God, yeah. It was a mental asylum, like an old decommissioned mental asylum from like the, back in the 1950s.
That did lobotomies.
They had
electroshock therapy.
like torture chambers.
We finally got a hold of the liaison of the facility, and we were like, we want to tour the place, like, for real. And she was like, well, we can't go to the 4th floor. And we were all like,
we're going to the 4th floor.
See you on the 4th floor.
That's where we're going. And she took us up there, and she was like, this is the staircase that I got pushed down. We were like, who
And she was so matter of fact about it.
Yeah, she was like, I was
She's like, oh yeah, this is where I was
pushed
down.
Nobody else was here. I was doing the rounds by myself.
Yeah.
She's like, I won't go into this room.
Yeah.
And we all walk in and hang out. But yeah, apparently just grossly haunted, that place. There were some other ones too, but that one takes the cake. What was the most interesting character you got to play that wasn't your main one?
I'll go with Solar Sam.
Interesting, most interesting.
Again, I'll go with Solar Sam.
Jury's out.
You got to answer it too. You can't just give me that back. Damn it.
That's the next one.
I know, but you haven't answered the question.
Oh, okay. What is, I guess I'll go Michael?
Yeah, that's
probably. Yeah. Probably the biggest departure.
Future Cass was the most interesting. That's right.
He was the guru.
He was like,
he was the guru.
Time to go wash up for the orgy.
Yes.
Why not go get washed up for the orgy? You're all so beautiful.
Misha thinks that's interesting because that's actually him as a person.
Just calling himself interesting.
Burning Man Misha is what we call it.
When was your first fan convention? Mine was the summer after season 1 aired in the UK. It was a multi-show con, and I realized that the show had some substance when the fan reaction was overwhelming.
Mine was a few months prior. It was during season 1. It was in LA, but one of the actors there who had done a few, who was part of a big science fiction franchise, was seeing me sign stuff, and he's like, you gotta simplify your signature. I was like, huh? He goes, you got a lot of letters, just write your first initial, do a line, your next initial, do a line. I was like, but that's not how I wrote my name.
2009, there was a creation convention in New Jersey, I believe. It says a panel, you're doing a panel.
Yeah.
And in my mind, a panel is with a lot of other
Multiple people, yeah.
And then I got up there and I'm like, who am I doing the panel with? And they're like,
Just
you're doing
you,
the
pal.
panel with your microphone.
Yeah.
Go.
Which supernatural creature would you defeat in real life?
Zombie. They're so slow. They don't do shit.
Just turn and walk away from them.
A fairy?
You know what?
They're small.
Yes, because as drop something, they have to count it all. You can drop 20 entertainment weekly questions, and
And
then they have to sit
count
there
them.
and count it, and then you're like, okay, I'm out of
I'm
here.
gonna go with a changeling.
Just punt it.
Yep.
Boom.
Just a straight front to the teeth.
Put on some Lucchese's and just wind up and bang.
Well, I think that does it for us. Anything to add?
He's talking to me this whole time.
Some things never change.
Yeah.
In 25 years.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. We'll see you later. Howdy.
Bye.